Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome to the channel. My name is Mylee. So I'm just gonna get straight to the point because you guys know I like to ramble in the beginning of these videos, and there's no need for that ever in life. Today I'm gonna be trying out the Too Faced Born This Way 24-hour foundation. It has like this extraness going on right now. 24-hour undetectable super long wear foundation. That's way too long. Point is, I'm trying out the new Born This Way foundation. Like I said in my last video, I love a matte foundation because I like to add my dewiness to it, and I just pulled up here on the Too Faced website, and it's an oil-free foundation, 24-hour matte foundation. I don't know who's wearing their makeup for 24 hours, but that's good to know. It's lightweight. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be like a medium coverage foundation or like full coverage. Probably medium. And it says it's life proof. I don't know what that means, but it says your life proof foundation that controls oil and keeps you looking flawless for a full 24 hours. Again, 24 hours, that's way too long to be wearing a foundation. And it comes in 35 shades, which is amazing because everybody can find their shade. I actually did not like the original Born This Way foundation. For some reason, it just didn't sit well on my skin. I just felt like it was just sitting on top of my skin, and it just looked too cakey for me. I know for a lot of people, like, it just sinks into the skin, it looks lightweight and it feels lightweight. For me, I just felt like there was something on my face and I didn't really care for it. But I will be trying out this new matte foundation because I love me a matte foundation. So I already prepped my skin with some lotion. I used the Bioderma moisturizing skin lotion. I finally remember the name. And then I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Hangover RX 3-in-1 replenishing primer and setting spray. I use this all the time to prime my face and to set my face. So I'm just gonna shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. This is how I like to prep my skin every time, especially when I'm gonna go in with a matte foundation, because I do have dry skin. So I just like to prep it so it doesn't look dry. I'm also wondering, like, do I have to work fast with this foundation? I don't even know. I would have done a like wear test, but it is like super late right now. So it's 7:38 right now, and that's a little late to be doing a wear test. Wow. The whole time that drawer was open. That was annoying. So this foundation retails for $40. Damn, I spent $40. Oh, and I got it in the shade Sand. I don't know if you guys can see. My camera's being a little bright today. Thank you. So yeah, let's see how this is gonna turn out. I hope that this is my shade, because you can't test in Sephora right now due to COVID. It was hard because I had to have someone, like one of the associates, test it for me to see if it was my match. So I don't even know if this is like runny. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. So now we're zoomed in. I'm gonna put this in the back of my hand. I don't know if it's runny. It's like, oh, that was fast. I'm gonna do one pump, and that's what it gives you. Let me see if it's runny. It's a little runny. I just wonder if it's gonna dry fast. Like, do I have to work fast? Should I do it with like a brush? Should I do it with a blender? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm gonna use my Real Techniques beauty sponge, which is my favorite. I'm gonna take about that much. Where's my mirror? And let's see if this is a match with my color. Again, I get it a little darker because my arms are darker. Okay, so far it's applying super like beautiful, and you don't really need to work fast from what I'm seeing. The skin looks really nice. It doesn't look matte though so far. I'm trying to like, I think I put too much on that side, so I'm just gonna take some to this side. I feel like that was a little much. I also don't like a thick foundation, so I'm hoping that this is more like a medium coverage, because for some reason I don't really like full coverage foundations anymore. So it's definitely medium coverage, because you can see, I don't know if you can see here, there are some of my blemishes that are still showing, but it's not the worst. It is lightweight, which is a plus. I hate when you feel a foundation on your face. And it's definitely matte. Like, I'm already moving on to the next side, and it's already like drying. You can see it's like, it dried down a lot. So this is all still one pump. And again, I don't like to put really any around or under my eyes, and not too much on my forehead. I just feel like those places tend to look really cakey. What is left on the back of my hand, I'll just use that for my nose, and that's a little tiny baby bit. This shade is Sand, and it's definitely like a, I prefer like a more olive, but this is more like a neutral. Like, I can definitely get away. I can definitely get away with this shade. And this is what it looks like dry. I'm just going in and making sure that everything is like super blended out. I'm just gonna drag this down my neck a little bit. I'm not gonna go super hard blending it down my neck because I'm just gonna go in with bronzer and I don't need to impress anyone. I'm staying home. So it's definitely a matte foundation. As you can see, it's super matte and it doesn't feel like if you're gonna smile like it's gonna crack. Actually reminds me of the NARS Sheer Matte Foundation. I know that they only have, I think, the Sheer Glow now. I could be wrong, but this is definitely what it reminds me of. The NARS Sheer Matte Foundation was actually the first foundation I ever bought. Not ever bought, but like a high-end one, and I was so proud of myself. It's still one of my favorite foundations. I don't even know if it's like discontinued, but they definitely did have the Sheer Matte. I just can't find it anymore. So this is what one pump looks like blended out. Definitely medium. You can see my blemishes here a little bit, but it's not like anything crazy. I'd rather me show blemishes for some reason through my foundation. That's just me. That's just my preference. I'm gonna do like another half a pump around my face really quick just to see if it's buildable. Okay, that definitely built up so like flawlessly. Wow, that looks so pretty. Oh my god, I'm really impressed. Okay, but would you really like expect any less from Too Faced? I love Too Faced. I didn't do my eyebrows. You know, I always do my eyebrows before my foundation. It looks really pretty. It looks flawless, but it also looks like skin. Like it just doesn't look thick on the face. I didn't get to get the Born This Way concealer. I should have gotten it, so I could have done like a whole face of like Too Faced, but at least I had the primer and I have the setting but I have the primer and the settings. No, but at least I have the primer and the setting powder. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with my ELF Hydrating Camo Concealer. I always forget the name, and these are the two shades I always use together every single time. Medium Sand and Fair Warm. Boom, boom. And again, I'm blending it out with my sponge. Let's see how this foundation mixes with this concealer. Sometimes certain products just don't mix well, but it looks really good. I feel like if I would have used the regular Camo Concealer from ELF, that might have taken a left turn because it's a drier concealer. And on top of my foundation, oh god, that would have been a disaster. Whatever's left on my sponge, I just do a little bit on the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead. To set under my eyes quickly, I'm going to use my Too Faced translucent powder, setting powder. And because this foundation is matte, I'm not gonna go super hard setting the rest of my face, but I am gonna use the same powder all over my face just to make sure that nothing budges. I have to go and warm up my face and contour in a little bit of that. So I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty, what is it called? Instant Warmth Bronzer in Island Ting. So this is the shade. It's beautiful. It actually reminds me a little bit of my Studio Fix NC47 bronzer. This one's just a little bit darker and not as like orangey. So let's get to warming up this face. And of course, I'm always going in with my Japanesque 961 brush. I also did not like the Fenty, the original foundation. It was like the same thing. It just sat on top of my face, like no matter what I did. I know that she has a different one that came out, I think like a dewier one, and I gotta try that one. I'm actually really loving this bronzer. It really warms me up, and it's not like too orange, not too red. It's like perfect. Oh my god, looks like I've been in the sun for days. With the same brush, I'm just gonna quickly like bronze contour my nose. I'm gonna put this over my nose. A little sunburn look, never hurt nobody. I am gonna add some blush. You already know my Juvia's Place, the Blush Volume 2 palette, the best. She's my best friend. She's literally my best friend. She looks out for me. I'm gonna use Lena and Tao, the orangey one. Gonna just mix them both up really quick. Wow. Okay. Let's add some to the side. I done messed up. I messed up. Oh, where's my mirror? Somebody fetch me my mirror. Literally all the products that I'm using today together just look like perfection. And because I'm not going to fill in my brows for this video, I'm going to use the Essence Make Me Brow. It's a brow gel and it's tinted. It's in the color Brownie Brows. I'm going to put a little bit. I actually like to be a little heavier on the outside because this has so much product when you take it out. Actually one of my favorite brow gels. It looks so natural and I love it. I love to use it on days where I'm not doing a full face. Of course, for highlight, I'm gonna use my Anastasia and Amrezi highlighter. It's just my favorite. And I'm gonna use this thick fan brush from BH Cosmetics, the Pink Dot brush set. And I'm just gonna swirl it in there just so it gives me like an overall glow. And I'm just gonna apply a little bit of mascara. I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. I, by mistake, got the waterproof. I hate waterproof mascara, but whatever. I couldn't find my Milani mascara, so this will have to do. To line my lips really quick, I'm just gonna use the Wet n Wild gel liner in Bear to Comment. It looks like this. It's like a retractable lip liner. I'm not really gonna like go in like crazy. I just wanna have a little bit of a base for my lip gloss. For lip gloss, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss in Sparkling Rosé. It's a beautiful pinky color like that. And I'm just gonna lightly put this on all over the lips, like a quick layer. I'm gonna be doing this lip a lot more often. Ooh, I love it. And then to finish up my face, I'm just gonna use the same primer setting spray from Too Faced. So this is the finished result, and this is how the foundation looks. Let me see if I can get a little closer to you guys. So this is what foundation looks like on my skin. I have normal to dry skin, a little bit more dry. It definitely covered up whatever little acne marks I had. It's definitely a lightweight foundation, which is a super big plus for me because I hate feeling a fake foundation on my face. It's definitely buildable. It's super matte because by the time I was finished applying it all over my face, it was already dry. But it's also easy to work with, like when you're putting a concealer over and blending it out. It doesn't make it so that like it's hard to like blend in that area where you have the concealer and the foundation fusing together. I'm definitely gonna be using this foundation a lot because I love me matte foundation. It just looks so good on my skin. It looks healthy. It didn't look matte and like flat. Okay guys, so that is it for the video. That was my first impression of the Too Faced Born This Way 24-hour undetectable super long wear foundation. It was bomb. I give it a big thumbs up. I was a little skeptical because I feel like a lot of brands now do like a matte foundation. It just looks so thick and cakey and I hate it, but this one is, I love it. Thank you all so much for joining me in this week's video. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe because you know it's free. Why not? Next time I will try to do like a wear test. I think that would be cool. I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. I will see all of you guys in the next video. Bye!